Just saying.
Honestly, a honey maple ham as an orb skin. If we don't have that, we need it. Oh my goodness. All right, anyway, let's get back into this right here. Oh, okay. We're starting off at Apocalypse. You love this stage.
I love APOC. It's my favorite stage for sure. I definitely do like seeing the difference. I love the art in the back. But we are getting quite an interesting team comp for both players. We got Rayman and Baraza and Rick versus Kaito and Kant, who are playing a more conventional Dalsim and Onyx team. We'll see what comes out on top. As Double Axe is present once again for the red team, but the blue team mixing in a cannon there as well. Onyx being one of the best 2 legends in the game off the gauntlets and the cannon.
Okay. Oh, man, there is a lot of back and forth here. These guys are like, there's already so much damage on the blue team. It's like I'm watching a wild game of tennis, but the ball has a little bit of a mind of its own.
Yeah.
Like, you know when you ever watch the first Space Jam? That's way ahead of your time, little baby man. Yeah, little baby boy.
Yeah, okay.
There's a part where like the basketball starts doing some weird stuff too, right? Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay, so we have the red team with stock lead on both. Lopes playing the Baraza, which we saw Kaina attempt in the previous set, but I definitely do think Baraza has a lot of merit in 2s. You know, high defense, Axe is always really strong. I think Blasters do some things, so that will definitely help as well. Disarm from power, though, as they're both on their first stock. The side sig does come in into an end light into, or yeah, the unarmed end light into the down sig from Dalsim, or the end sig from Dalsim. So a double KO very quickly for the blue team.
Yep. Blue team definitely starting to make some noise here a little bit. Again, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish, and also, I guess, throwing your teammate into the ground if you can't.
Gotta keep your teammate on their toes.
Listen, I'm not biased and want Kant to win because they're playing Onyx, and I love Onyx, and Onyx is my favorite character, but I would really like to see them win. Cannon's so cool. I love Cannon. That's crazy. He just shot Dalsim.
Yeah.
With his blaster. All right.
Okay, a side light into recovery open up there from Power. Didn't find the recovery, but Kant does find a recovery in the red team. I mean, Lopes somehow holding on there, getting hit. I mean, that's just all the defense of Baraza for you, and somehow the red team is able to take the stock first as both Kant and Lopes at very deep red here. Basically, any big hit will find this stock. You're looking at the side airs from Lopes, which does find a connection. A very disjointed move, and Power going for that deep recovery and attempt to catch Kaito there. Kaito able to make it back as well and getting a side air.
I like that.
Punishing Lopes charging up that ground pound.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty good too. I mean, they had a nice little combo going, and then Kaito coming through, saving his teammate and getting a stock in the process. I mean, that's definitely what you want to be seeing from your teammate when you're getting, ping-ponged back and forth. Imagine if you just sat there and just watched.
Well, I can't do anything about that. Good luck.
You can literally hit him. No. Okay, anyway, we're all into the last act scenario here. Blue team is in a little bit of trouble. And red team is honestly doing a really good job of maintaining this lead. Building up damage over time.
Ooh, nice open up there. Kant going for the big read on a dodge down with that ground pound. Didn't find it, but find that side light, gravity canceled. Went for a read there, didn't find it. Big ground pound coming out from Kaito, and they find a conversion into the side air off that recovery. Clean stuff.
He just alley-ooped it to the enemy. What are you doing?
Power has a chance here. 2 recovery separates him. It's definitely very clutchable, as both of the blue team are very, very high damage. The movement from Power. He knows that he's 1 hit away as well, or getting close to it.
Oh, not looking good, and there we go. That's going to be the game there. Blue team bunkering down, and they were in a little bit of trouble there for a hot minute. And they found a way to turn this around, get that W. Honestly, very well played by them.
Yeah, really, really good 2v1 discipline there. I think it's easy to just get really KO hungry, especially when you have those juicy 2v1 combos. But knowing that Power just needed like 1 recovery on both of them, having to play really, really solidly. Look at the damage on both of them as that assist into that side air.
I mean, at that point, you're just trying to save your teammate. Like, I understand the implication of like what you're trying to do, but man, it's rough. It's rough when the other team is just ready and on top of all that.
Getting into our bands here, Kaito and Kant being lower seeded below Power and Lopes, so they're definitely looking to make this upset happen in the elimination side. The loser of this is going home at 7th place, so you're looking to continue on forward, get into that get to that podium run, of course. But Kaito and Kant playing, this Dalsim and Onyx playing very, very controlled so far. I don't think we've been seeing anything too crazy from them, as we were seeing some crazy double Rayman action in our last set. This is a lot more contained, as your ones and twosies, as you would say.
Why is everyone making fun of me for saying onesies, twosies?
We're not making fun of it. It's just
no. You are. I know. Not just is there a conspiracy against the casters, but the casters have a conspiracy against Skiff. That's insane. You know there's a Skiffity Legion. You know that? They'll come get you. I swear to God. Anyway, Team and Island.
Whoa! Power finding a KO there on the recovery. We can't have fun sometimes on the mic because
I'm trying, and you keep like donut walling me.
All right, dude.
It's insane. You completely ignored my soggy cookie or wet cookie thing earlier, and then I had to bring it back up for you to recognize it.
All right, back to the match here, Skip.
All right. We'll rein it in a little bit. But yes, Demon Island, definitely looking pretty good. I mean, yeah, Kaito already losing the stock there. Blue team started off a little bit rough that last game too, and they were able to kind of, again, bunker down and turn things around. But that is, wow, 2 very early stocks for Kaito.
For the chase dodge power going for it there, you see Lopes goes for the gravity cancel and light, which would have given a chase dodge back and also popped up his teammate. Didn't find that. That was very wishful thinking. But unfortunately, again, an attempt from Lopes to try to save their teammate gets caught out. Covered very, very well. Nice landing side there on the side of Lopes to get a stock there.
I really got to hand it to Kant. I mean, they came in, they put in some pretty solid damage for losing that stock. And I mean, they had, like, everything was tied up in terms of stocks, but, like, now they're down 1, especially after Kaito losing 2 very early stocks. That definitely put them in a tough position here. But, again, they're really not in a bad spot. They can find a way to get power out of here, and they can try to get some good damage on Lopes and just, wash, rinse, repeat, and go from there.
The movement right now coming out from Kant. Even on the aggression, playing very controlled, but right now the red team is running away with this game, finally finding a stock on power. Lopes looking to ride the momentum into an edge guard on Kaito. Kaito makes their way back, but Kant has to put themselves through the crossfire, literally.
Yeah, this is definitely a tough spot, especially for like Kaito, because you have to play so passive in this position, right? So you're kind of like banking on Kant, trying to open up the enemy team and see if he can split them up so you can try to get like a stray hit on them. And I don't know. It's kind of working right now, but I think it's going to be a tough one to really solidify this. However, they've made things happen before. Last game is definitely an example of that.
Going high there is Lopes trying to find a jump to center stage call out with that recovery. And this is the exact spot that the blue team was in before they were able to clutch out that last game, but it won't happen again as Lopes finds the side air on the blasters as well as the end light to convert into power's side air to close out that game. The red team equalizing the set. So no, we're not getting an all 3-0 block. This is already looking a lot closer than the last match, but it's kind of looking like the red team is pulling away in a crazy way.
I don't know if I'm fully on that right now.
Okay.
I think it's definitely pretty even. Obviously, they they both have a game under their belt. But the biggest issue is just the fact that Kaito lost such an early second stock there, and then you see how much damage he took in that last stock, and it kind of put the blue team in a weird position where Kant had to be the aggressor in these awkward 2v1 scenarios, and if they find a way to get him out of there, they can go chase down Kaito. And Kaito did a good job surviving, but the offense basically stopped existing at that point, unless Kant was able to get something going. So hopefully in this next game, we don't lose that super early second stock, and we can kind of play this out a little bit more as a full team, and they don't have to, because I feel like that's a crazy warp to your strategy, at that point in time, because you're trying to utilize those resources so carefully. But here we go, right back to Demon Island.
Yeah, we saw there that in the last game, Kaito threw out 31 moves in total and hit 49%, so he hit about 15 moves, and it's like you can't win twos if you're only hitting 15 moves in the entire course of a game. See if the blue team can make a rebuttal here back on Demon Island. Lopes and Power both on the double axe, and they're both winning their 1v1s. As I say that, though, Kaito kind of turning it around, the blue team getting forced on the right side of the stage. Nice recovery attempt from Power to capitalize on Lopes, who's been dominating this juggle game right now. Kaito taking almost 200 damage just out of Lopes' juggling.
Okay. Oh,
nice icing. I like it. Calling out the landing there because Kant has been landing into the corner quite often. Power calling out another landing in the corner, and as soon as you try to get back to center stage, you get called out as well. Nice side sig once again to call it a landing in the corner, and that's what happens on Demon Island without long walls to stall on or soft platform. You'll get called out very easily. Nice ground pound from Lopes and looking for that down air as well, but didn't need it. Kaito losing the stock as well. The red team running away with it. Look at Power, only about 100 damage on him on his first stock. Lopes at the sunset of his stock, but still they're up 6 stocks to 3.
Hey, you know, you're right. You're right. Red team's running away with it. I just need a little more evidence, you know, and that we got it. We got it. They're there. They're doing a really good job. However, like blue team, you know, is you know, familiar with trying to make these comebacks here, but this is definitely a tough one, man. Demon Island is a problem, I would say.
Lopes making these blasters like insanely strong right now, just completely suppressing these gauntlets. And as all of that is happening, Power finds a stock, and it's down to a 2v1 situation at 6 stocks to 2. Lopes trying to save his teammate there with the recovery hitbox to pop Power back up, getting the ground pound there on Kant, and you see Power dodging away so that you don't give Kant that chase dodge, and it's 5 stocks to 1. Lopes might win this game with 3 stocks still.
Oh.
Okay. Lopes dropping the combo.
Yeah, way to go, Lopes. God, could have been a highlight reel. You won't see that anymore.
On the blasters as well. Hardly ever do you get to see that on the Brawlhalla, but
there
you will see that conversion, the side air into the side stick.
So maybe Power actually messed that up, because it looked like that's what Lopes was trying to go for the first time.
I think
so. Maybe it's Power's fault. Also,
you can go for down sig on Rick, which is, I think, the one that ends up with a hitbox above you and to KO off the top.
You know,
that might have been...
maybe it's just a little bit of miscommunication by them.
Sig.
But, like, it doesn't matter, because either way, at the end of the day, they still got that W, and by a very, very large margin. And as you can see, immediately banning Demon Island here for us. And I do not blame you. You should not be allowing Demon Island at all anymore, because you guys got whooped on this stage very badly in that next game.
21 moves hit from Kaito. And 33% accuracy, so hitting, what is that, 6 moves in total? 6 moves the entire time, 122 damage dealt. So, yeah, definitely needing a switch and a change of pace. We're going to be seeing Kaito switching over to the Val. I do like Val in 1s, but in 2s I think can definitely struggle with not having a big hitbox.
Yeah, but I mean, we at least get away from Demon Island, which apparently is just a huge problem.
Yeah.
All right. Right now, both teams jockeying for position here. Both of them kind of splitting off to their own sides of the stage for a little bit before getting right back into things.
I like the movement so far on Kaito, and if you're going to be playing Val in 2s, you have to have very solid movement, but all this movement might keep you from getting hit, but not your teammate. Kant getting hit with that weapon toss is going to be a very early stock, and that's one of the things, right, where it's like, you know, as casters, we're focusing on one thing, and then on the other side, Power is just completely dominating with an axe.
Yeah.
Been pinpointing a lot of this movement from Kaito, but Kant has been definitely kind of receiving the brunt of the punishment so far. Power landing, once again, covering a landing in the corner with a side air. Lopes chasing off stage into the double recovery for some nice damage. And Lopes taking a majority of the damage, but being on Brawlhalla makes it so you can take the damage. You have such high defense stats. Oh, man.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. These guys are scrapping right now. Power finding a way back down to the ground here, at least for just a little bit. They are going to stay alive, holding on to this 3rd stock. And they're going to be looking to try and get that out of there. Ooh.
Nice down. Gravity cancel down light into recovery from Kaito. That's one of the things you definitely appreciate on Sword and 2s, is that when you do find a landing catch with that down light, you have true confirms off of it that either KO off the top or send you off stage. Really, really important in 1s, but especially in 2s, you take all those confirms you can get.
Okay.
The Nair's coming out from Lopes here, looking to continue this juggle is Power, who goes for the recovery on a big read attempt. Kaito not burning any of the resources on the sword, utilizing that Val air drift. There's the stock, though, for sure. Lopes with the pickup here with the sweat beads, gets the ground pound as well. Didn't have any resources, but still found a way to get some big damage. Immediately chase dodging back to the stage.
Yeah, right now, Lopes doing a pretty good job, racking up a lot of damage, even if it's his teammate. He's definitely going to get in there, get a little bit of scrapping going on. And yeah, red team is doing a really good job.
Oh, but a crazy pickup from Kant to find a recovery that high up. And now Lopes on his last stock. Kaito looking to put Power on his last stock, going for the down air there. Power able to make their way back to the stage very barely, and the downlight recovery just barely doesn't find the KO, and Power holding on as Lopes is fresh on his last stock. Kant getting sent down with that recovery. Lopes looking for this last final hit to tap this one in. Power finding the recovery, and look at how deep red Kant was in. Almost black there as the red team take another very dominant game and take the set 3-1.
Yep, very well played by them. Especially after losing that first game, it looks like they seem to have recognized, you know, what is going on, what's missing, what they need to be working on, and they established that game plan really well for the next 2 games. The next game was a little